Good evening, everybody. It's Wing Rider in the little town of Madison. See the courthouse over there, built in 1914. Madison Police Department is right over there. And I'm looking at, this is old Main Street in Madison. All these buildings are old. They go back to the late 1800s and teens and 20s, 30s and stuff like that. That building right there was a bank. It went bust in 29 when the stock market crashed. But here's Treasures of Madison Museum. There, it's pretty nice. My dad's got a thing in there. He was a member of the Presidential Air Wing in D.C. back in the 60s when we lived in Arlington, Virginia when I was a kid. But here's a antique store. They've got lit up here. But really, I mean, across the way there, US 90 is Four Freedoms Park over there. And it is really something else. And Main Street, they just, oh, you remember the movie Back to the Future, the first one, where they had the clock tower, and the courthouse kind of looks a little bit like that. But anyway, over there is a sporting goods store, and they have a bait machine out front there, and where you can buy worms and live bait. So I don't know if it's focusing, but yeah, it's a redneck town when you have that. But anyway, I wanted to show you some of the lights on Old Main Street and lighting of the trees, Madison County Sheriff's Office. But there's some old treasures in there. They have movie projectors in there from the Woodard Theater, which is across the street from the courthouse. It used to be down at the clerk's office, but back in the 60s or the 70s, I remember when I was a kid, early 70s, we would go there and watch movies, and the projectors are now in here. But old Main Street, Madison, and City Hall over there, police department there, fire department's right around the corner. Beautiful little town. And I mean, this place is something else. The town, the old town itself. But anyway, it has a pretty rich history here. So I'm going to keep this one short because the auction is right over here, and it's next to the old building next to where see, this used to be what I was just mentioning earlier. This was a bank back in the early days in 1929 when the stock market crashed. It closed. It's been closed ever since, and now it's like an antique store, or a flower shop or something like that. But Hickory Hills Auction is where I'm going tonight. But I just wanted to show you a little bit of the town. So, Wing Rider, we'll talk to you later.